Are you tired of losing kit after kit to roided out rogues that love nothing more than sending you back to the lobby? Well, don't worry. Today is the day you face your fears and become a man. You can already feel your balls dropping as you continue to watch this video because today is a day of payback. With this route, you can potentially make 15,000 experience in less than 8 minutes, depending on if the RNG gods are on your side or not, and if player scavs aren't being, well, you know, player scavs, and kill you in cold blood and take all your stuff. This Rogue XP route is perfect for leveling your PMC quickly when you're just having a terrible day questing, you know, getting destroyed in resort by cheaters, and you want to take out your frustration on some rogues. This is also a great route if you want to level your vitality quickly along with your weapon skills. If you're on Tarkov Shooter Part 4 and need to level your bolt action rifle like I'm doing here, check out my video on the top right. If you want to know the exploit, join the Discord. Wink wink. Alright, here we go. This is a live raid. I spawned all the way by Southern Road, so I cut out the part where I ran down the road with the SJ6. Got shot at a couple times here and there, no big deal. But I do it for the content. I do it for you guys, even though it gives me night terrors. So please subscribe to pay my medical bill. For our first rogue, hop on this rock, not all the way to the top where you're going to get blasted by the mounted machine gun, but just enough so you're able to lean to the left and pop the first rogue on that first tower. I'm running a voodoo sight for this. You can do this with like a sniper Mosin, but in order for you guys to see what I'm actually doing, I'm rocking the $120,000 scope because I love it. You don't have to say it back. If you're watching this video, there is going to be a point in time where there's expectation versus reality. Where you're going to watch this video, it's going to look clean, it's going to look easy, and then you're going to go into a live raid and you're going to get absolutely demolished. That's okay because I have a Discord made specifically for teaching people how to play Escape from Tarkov. Because I enjoy teaching more than I enjoy playing by myself. So join it. What do you have to lose? No need for fancy schmancy ammo. As you can see, I'm rocking 7.62x5.1 BCP FMJ, along with the DVL, what I like to call the green weenie. One of the benefits of having such a terrible spawn is that I have northern checkpoint for an extract. If I didn't have northern checkpoint, that's because I'd probably spawn too close to water treatment, and my only extraction options would be car extract if I brought the money, and backtrack all the way to Path to Shoreline. With running along the blue fence, odds are PMCs spawned either to your right on the cliff and they're sniping rogues, or they're already in building 3 and you're headed their way with a bolt action rifle. So good luck.
I'm in danger.
With this last wipe, very rarely do you have to worry about a rogue on top of building 3 shooting at you. However, you do have to worry about a ground rogue on the second story where the door is. So make sure you keep a close eye on the door, because after you kill the first rogue, they'll be aggroed on you. Or if you're a bear and they hate you. It also helps if you have a friend that can provide security for you and just keep eyes on that door while you're farming rogues. As we come up on building 3, there's potentially 3 ground rogues you have to worry about, and then the random AI scavs that spawn along the way for some reason. Why BSG hasn't fixed that? Who knows? But that's the cards we're dealt. As I run through building 3, I want to point out that this is just an experience run. So we're trying to kill as many rogues as possible in as little time as possible. So that's why you see me just running by valuable loot. However, I do like to check this broken crate for a valuable spawn, just in case. I'm gonna give you a quick lesson on killing rogues inside. Rule number 1, never challenge them. Rule number 2, never peek twice in the same location. Rule number 3, have fun. It's a video game. And last but not least, rule number 4, like and subscribe. As I sit here and patch the holes in my stomach, I'd like to point out that looting the broken crate got me in this position. So when in doubt, don't loot, because loot kills. There are always 3 ground rogues, so I'm not sure why there were only 2 here, but I didn't want to stick around and find the 3rd one because I knew player scavs were going to start coming in. They are ruthless. Normally I would continue ahead to building 2, but since I don't know where that 3rd rogue is, we have to go to plan B and jump out the window. Normally my path to get to building 2 is to head towards car extract and take what I like to call the China wall all the way down to the backside of building 2. But for the sake of time, and you know, this is an experienced speed run, I'm just booking it right through the courtyard and hoping that the rogue on building 3 doesn't look down at me and that 3rd unaccounted for rogue, ground rogue, isn't there. If you really want to learn this route and succeed in farming it regularly, there's a lot of gray area in videos, and I can only go over so much in a limited amount of time. So join the Discord, and I'll make it a priority to teach you this route. And I'll even let you take my gear when I die, because I'm cool. From here, we're going to take out our 6th rogue. I like to kill the rogue on building 1 from here first before I kill the rogue on building 2 right above me. Just because there's been too many times where I've just been clipped by that heavy machine gun because I backed up too far up the hill trying to kill the rogue on building 2. If the rogue isn't on this gun, I like to throw a grenade just to make sure he's spawned up there. Because as you'll later see when we go kill the rogue on building 3, they have a pretty good angle if they peek over the railing. And rogues are the most dangerous when they're not on their mounted guns. After you kill the rogue on building 1, if he's there, we're going to head to the connexes in the corner where we'll be able to kill our unaccounted for rogue on building 2 because he's not on the mounted machine gun. And there's also a nice little spot where you can snipe the rogue on building 3 that's on the mounted machine gun. And a little pro tip, this is my favorite spot to kill player scavs because they run up building 1, loot the rogues for you, come down the stairs, run a straight line along the fence, which makes for easy target practice. Hopefully you can see, but the rogue isn't on the mounted machine gun at building 3, so I'm going to shoot this bucket to simulate his head. The RNG gods were not on our side this run. There were a lot of rogues that weren't on their machine guns, so it's a lot of experience I was missing out on, and then the goons also didn't spawn, and that's how I'm able to get that 15,000 experience. Right, from here, just book it to northern checkpoint and extract, and then rinse and repeat as many times as you want. Wrap things up, I wanted to show you a small little blooper, a lesson I learned. To always assume the ground rogues are at building 3 or somewhere in the vicinity, because as I kind of just run through all willy-nilly, very complacent. Luckily I had my pistol out. I would have been a goner, and I promise I didn't scream like a little girl.
America, fuck yeah, I'm again to save the mother.